Hello and welcome back to the Minisode of the Book Marketing Tips and Author Success Podcast. This is Penny Sansevieri with my co-host Amy Cornell, and today we're talking about don't promote what you're not proud of, which I know sounds sort of crazy to think, well, I'm not doing that. But it's amazing to me how many times we see this. And Amy, I know this was your idea, and I know you have strong feelings about this. Do you want to run with this show?
Sure, because, we get a lot of authors, obviously, who write us. Their book is already out. And as part of, this is an example that stands out to me a lot, as part of their submission form. And granted, they should be able to be honest with us. It's okay. Dirty laundry's fine. But they'll include their website link, and I'll click through thinking, oh, this is exciting. And it's not even active yet. Or they'll say, oh, I'm on social accounts, and so I'll go look those up. And they haven't been touched in months. And so that's the first indication that it's like, okay, there's a disconnect here. And I think a lot of times authors, I will give them the benefit of the doubt that when you're getting ready for your book to come out, it's very enticing to go and sign up for all the things and then lose track of them.
Yeah.
Marketing gets overwhelming, life gets overwhelming. So this type of error can happen start with the best of intentions, and then just things fall off. And you forget to go back and do some audits of your platform. And I think that's a really important factor that a lot of authors forget about, that everything out there is your resume and you really have to audit yourself occasionally. And readers sadly won't give you points for good intentions. And that's what it comes down to, is that, like, as marketing people, and Penny as an author, we totally understand that this is a lot of work, but readers, they don't think in those terms. You're just going to get dinged for being unprofessional.
Right.
When they go to your Facebook and it's like you have one follower and you haven't posted in 6 months, yet you put it on your Author Central account, like, follow me on Facebook. It's like, okay. So that's another example. Don't promote what you're not proud of. Don't promote what you're not putting a solid effort into. So social media is definitely one of those areas. If the account isn't busy and active and you're not proud of it, pull that link off your website. Same thing with Goodreads, Author Central, all of these things. It doesn't mean you can't put it on your list to put the time and effort in there. And you can always add those links back to everything that you have online. So we're not saying give up completely. It's over, We're just saying don't put it right in front of people's faces until you've been able to spend the time to get those back on a respectable level that you are proud of, and that when readers click through will go, oh, this person's really interesting. Oh, look how cute their dog is. And oh, they just did a giveaway recently. I should be following them so I can get in on that next giveaway. These are the kind of things that stand out to readers as positives and make them want to engage with you and follow you and start networking with you. So don't send them somewhere that is going to be unimpressive.
Right. Exactly. And the other thing that I want to mention is be careful what's in your signature line, because a lot of times we build our email signature lines, I should say. We build our email signature lines and we are out there pitching bloggers and we're doing all the things. And we forget that, oh my gosh, I'm highlighting a Facebook account, or I'm highlighting something that I'm really not using anymore. So this is a really good opportunity, maybe a really good reminder, just to go through everything and say, oh, you know what? I'm really not on Facebook. I'm going to remove that from everything. Because if you're pitching media, you're pitching bloggers, and they see that, that also sort of impacts their decision whether or not to request your book for review or to do an interview or something. So pay attention to that. And it's not that we're saying, this is a really good opportunity. And we've done a show on this, actually. Don't be everywhere that matters, and be selective about where you're going to invest the time, because you really want to highlight these fun, active accounts, and you're better off highlighting just one rather than 5 that are just so.
Exactly. 100%. And I think you made a good point. If you're listening to this podcast, put it on your list, put it on your monthly book marketing planner to go and review everything that you have out there that readers might find, and just make sure that everything's up to date and current, and you're proud of what you're putting out there, because, as Penny always says, everything is your resume.
Everything is your resume. Absolutely. And with that, we leave you. Thank you again so much for your show feedback. We love reviews. Please review this podcast wherever you listen to podcasts. This is Penny Sanseveri and Amy Cornell, and we appreciate you listening to the Book Marketing Tips and Author Success Podcast. Thank you.